Hi everyone, today I'm happy to show you the award-winning La Palma estate by Tundra Homes. It's on an oversized 0.36 acre Gulf access lot. You've got a 175-foot water view in the back with the sought-after rear exposure, which means stunning sunsets every evening. Three-car garage that measures 24 by 30 feet, complete with an epoxy floor and its own mini-split AC for climate control. 2,918 square feet, 3-bedroom plus a den, 5-bathroom, built in 2023. Look at this extra courtyard in the front, and that is a 10-foot iron entrance door you're looking at there. No door like that anywhere else in Cape Coral. Love this home, love this builder. Again, this is Tundra Homes, and as a bonus, you're going to meet my good friend, Chris Darupa. He is the representative of Tundra Homes. He's in here somewhere working. We're going to try to find Chris and get him on camera. He'll be the person you'll want to talk to if you like to build one of these beauties. And as we look up, way up, look at this. Look at the finishing wood plank on the ceiling. There's so many features in this home. Oh, I'm probably going to miss a lot of them, but I'm going to do my best, guys. Let's go together and take a look. And as I mentioned, it's 2,918 square feet under air and over 4,400 total square feet. 3 bedrooms plus a dedicated office, which we're going to look at in a second, but every bedroom enjoys its own en-suite bathroom. And there's an additional guest bath and a convenient pool bath. That's a total of 5 bathrooms throughout the home. Let's start by looking at the first bedroom, down the hallway, in through here. Beautiful room. Nice and bright. Look at those vertical windows, really opens up. And as we go through this home, pay attention to the furniture and all of the interior design, because this home comes completely turnkey, and this was furnished with curator Lori Manning from Lori Manning Designs. Lori is the best, and you get all of her expertise when you buy this home. Everything you see comes with it. And this first bathroom has the frameless glass shower doors and the wood vanity that matches the cypress wood we see on the ceilings throughout the rest of the home. Gives it a nice warm feel. And as we go to the second bedroom, I just want to mention the ceramic plank flooring that's throughout the home. Really gorgeous flooring, durable flooring, not too shiny, not too flat. I think it's my favorite type of a floor. Here's a good look at the second bedroom. Notice we've got a large walk-in closet to the left. And again, we've got that en-suite bathroom right straight ahead. And in here, a little bit of a surprise. Look at the accent wall behind the tub shower. Isn't that spectacular? So nice to see something different in each of the bathrooms. And it gives each of the rooms its own sort of flavor, right? Its own style. Now here in the hallway, we've got our third bathroom, if you're counting. Here is a nice room. Again, they've gone darker in here with the dark sink. I really like that. Again, changing it up. And look at that chandelier in the top. Nice job. Of course, each of these bathrooms also have their own window to the outside, so you get lots of light. And here we've got the wood vanity, again, going to match the cypress wood we see on the entrance and in the rest of the home. Here's a linen closet. Can't have too many closets, right? Nice place to store some towels. Now, as we go back out to the main room, it's time to look at this unique den office area. And look at these sliding barn doors with the iron frame and the glass. So special, right? And here is your office. And remember, this is turnkey, so you get those chairs, you get that beautiful table, you get everything you see here. All the decor comes with this home, again, by Lori Manning. She knows what she's doing. We could all use Lori's help, I think, at some point. Here is the closet off of the den. They've got some of their tech equipment in there right now. As I pan back around, you get a nice feel for the space. And let's talk about this accent wall in the entrance. I've kind of not mentioned it yet. I'm saving it, but look at this accent wall. Isn't that something special? And this big piece of natural cork, right, that we have in front of it here. Look at that. Isn't that interesting? Wow. Conversation piece. Here's a good look at that cypress ceiling that I mentioned. Really warms up the entire home. And this is the great room, right? This here is the main living area. There's a lot to go through here. We're going to take it step by step, and we'll take our time so you get to really appreciate the furniture, because you're buying the furniture with this home. Everything comes included, and all the decor. There's an electric fireplace, a large electric fireplace there on the accent wall with the wood on each side of that. Very nice. These are 10-foot tall glass sliders, of course. They're impact-resistant hurricane sliders, and they're letting in all that beautiful southern exposure sunlight. So you're going to get sunlight here all day long. Here's a nice look at the great room. And I think the next thing we're going to do is why don't we go back here and look at the main bedroom. This has so many wonderful features. I really like this main bedroom, and it gave me a few surprises that I wasn't expecting. So we go through this nice little hallway, opens up into this bright room with this big accent wall. I love the furniture in here. I love those dressers on each side of the bed. And I love that accent wall with those crazy lights that come down. But here is the real star. We have a 90-degree, 10-foot tall breakaway slider. Look at all this glass. It just brings the pool area right into your main bedroom. How exciting is that? And you can see they've even put chairs here where you would just sit here in front of the 90-degree breakaway glass sliders, just enjoy the sun. Really interesting. What a dynamic feature that Tundra Homes has put into this house. Speaking of dynamic features, here's your walk-in closet, fully built out with a nice chandelier. Beautiful, beautiful space. And over here on the left, we have another walk-in closet. You've got to have a matching pair, right? Now this water closet has a smart toilet, and I don't get along with smart toilets. You can see it's already just opened on me. But we do have this wonderful shelving on the left and that window to let in the natural light. Now the main bathroom, look how open this is. We've got a tub for all you tubbers, a beautiful tub positioned with lots of room around it, so you can really use this tub. And look at these double sinks in an L pattern. Fantastic. And hello everybody, I'm Stephen Stokes with Remax Sunshine. I want to say hi. Please subscribe to the channel, give a thumbs up, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think of Tundra Homes, one of the top builders in our area. Speaking of top things, look at this shower enclosure. This is massive. I love the tile here. I love how he's tied it all together. Look at this. We have the overhead waterfall shower head as well for those of you that want to know. And this is a massive shower. Lots of room in here for multiple people to shower at the same time if that's your thing. Wow, great bathroom. Love the design. I love that it's not like every other bathroom. Say goodbye to the smart toilet. Yeah, I don't really get along with those for some reason. And we still haven't found Chris from Tundra Homes, the representative. He's here somewhere. We're going to find him soon, though. I'm pretty confident. Back out to the great room. And there's no denying that the main feature of this room has to be this kitchen. We're going to get into this. There's a lot to talk about here. Let's start with this dining area on the left. Nice and bright. And how about that chandelier? But how about the wine rack behind it? Look at that wine rack and notice all of the windows on the top, those square windows. You rarely will see that because in most builds, right, they have got bedrooms behind that wall. And notice we've got two islands. And I asked Chris, why do you need two islands? And he said, well, the first one's for business, but the second one is for pleasure. And it makes sense, right? Because it keeps a space between you working in the kitchen and your guests enjoying your hospitality. And we have decor appliances and elegant Cambria countertops. Plus, we have a hidden pantry, which I'm going to show you in a minute. It's a little bit of a secret. I'm going to save it for just a moment here as we look out over the first island. And I really love the lighting package in this kitchen, how all the islands are lit up underneath. Absolutely fantastic. There is a hidden pantry here. It's hidden so good I never found it yet, but we'll find it, I'm sure. And I really like the way that the working kitchen is all white. But then here, as Chris said, the pleasure island, so to speak, it's all wood and warm and inviting. Your guests will sit on the stools on the other side of this and relax and enjoy your hospitality, as I mentioned, without getting in the way. So it does make sense. I never understood the dual islands until Chris explained it to me, and now it just makes so much sense. Nice accent mirror wall in the hallway from the garage. And as I mentioned, it's a 3-car garage, measures 24 by 30 feet, and it's complete with an epoxy floor and has a mini split AC for climate control. Here's all your options that you can choose from when you build one of these Tundra homes. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe Chris is using this as his office space. Let's turn around and see if we can locate him. And again, Chris is the representative for Tundra Homes. He's the person to call if you have any questions about this home or you'd like to build one similar to it. And there he is. Hey, Chris. Chris, he's busy working. He's not goofing around like I am today doing videos. But he's a great person for you to speak to. He knows all the details. And here is the hidden pantry. Finally, I find it. And what a great room. Look, they put the laundry room in the back of the pantry. And all this is hidden from the kitchen. Look at all the extra cabinetry. Look at the wonderful floor. I really like the geometric pattern. You get the extra fridge and freezer back here, the sink. And yes, no doubt, now it all makes sense. This runs off of the garage hall and voila, into the main kitchen. Well, I'm glad I never missed that. I've done lots of these videos on homes, and sometimes I have to go back and reshoot them because I miss the butler's pantry. But here I got it, so I'm very happy with myself. Now, the grand finale is always the same. It's always the pool area. It's always the waterfront. Here in Southwest Cape Coral, it's all about living on the water, right? Look at this big area out here under truss. Is there anybody at all watching this video that doesn't think this is absolutely spectacular? Let me know in the comments. I can't imagine anyone not loving this. Marble pool deck. You've got the panoramic picture frame windows. And look at this right here. Look at this outdoor kitchen with the wood, with the browns. Absolutely gorgeous. And you've got a 500-gallon buried propane tank, which means that you're going to have lots of fuel for cooking, for the fireplaces. This also has a tankless hot water heater, and you have a Sonos audio system that extends throughout the entire home, plus a comprehensive security system with cameras. This house truly has everything. And I love the way that they've put the outdoor kitchen on the side here, out of the way, right, from the main bedroom. You're not obstructed by the kitchen. So many builders put the outdoor kitchen in front of the main bedroom. This one, that's not going to be a problem. Your main bedroom has all that gorgeous glass, unobstructed view. You've got another electric fireplace here that we're looking at. And this pool has a massive swim shelf. And I love a good swim shelf, right? You put your loungers in that, get your feet wet, but you don't have to submerge. And right on each side of the swim shelf here, you've got those two big waterfall pillars. Love that. And over on the left, even though you don't notice it, low profile spa. There it is, right? So you can still get in your hot tub and you can still go in at night and get all warm. There's your outdoor shower. Of course, you've got to have one of those, right? And as I go around the side, here is one last gorgeous feature. We go down a few steps, and now in front of the pool, we have this fire pit area. You can still sit out here in the evening and not get eaten alive by the no-see-ums, right? Because you're all under the lanai, under the cage. Isn't that great? But it doesn't take away from the view because it's lower from the pool area. Now, one last thing to do, guys. Let's go down dockside. And here we have a gorgeous dock and a lift, southern exposure, nice area right here with the pavers. You can put your boat here. And again, this is a Gulf access saltwater canal, lots of fish, and an extra wide 175-foot width canal on the back here. You can see it's an intersecting canal, nice and big, beautiful, right? You see your neighbors are already taking advantage. If you are interested in purchasing this home, you can call Chris DeRupo. You can call Chris directly. He'll speak to you. You know where he is. He's in the garage. And please subscribe to the channel. And if you're coming to Cape Coral and you'd like me to show you some houses, please just reach out directly to me, Stephen Stokes, Remax Sunshine. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you again in a few days. Bye-bye.